was your turn, I believe.
The
Yes,
wizard
it's
moved. So
yeah,
my turn.
it's on to Zargon.
All right. So let's start with this goblin's going to attack the dwarf. That's a solid hit.
Oh. Do I roll in defense or no?
Yes.
I thought so. How many do I roll? Do I roll just one or two?
This is why we create macros.
I have macros.
And
Did you label them as in like dwarf offense, dwarf defense?
No, I just roll 1, roll 2, roll 3, roll 4, roll 5, roll 6.
You need to relabel your macros.
Well, we could save that for another time. So you deflected the hit. So this goblin up here will move. And he will attack the barbarian. And he missed.
Ooh.
So
Bam.
it is back to the barbarian.
Oh. Okay. I already rolled then my 8.
Oh, was that your...
No, I thought I was going to roll defense, and then I was like, well, he missed. I shouldn't have rolled. So before I do anything, I want to attack that goblin.
Okay.
Looks like I got at least one hit.
One hit. And he did not survive that.
Okay. Do you want me to re-roll my move, or you want me to use that 8?
Go ahead and re-roll your move.
Okay. 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and he is done. I'll move on to Steve. Steve is gonna attack the goblin. Ooh.
And he cannot defend that. So that goblin is dead.
And Steve wants to search for treasure.
There is nothing.
There's no treasure. Okay.
So what we're going to do is we will pull a treasure card. And that is what you found. Holy water.
Ooh.
So you need to right-click on that card and take that card.
I'm going to take that card.
Okay.
This card... Hey, it's the dildo.
Simmer down. Don't get excited.
Woo!
The North American dwarf is excited over the holy water.
Alright, I believe it's Floyd's turn.
Okay, Dritz is going to roll for his movement. He's going to stop at 5 because can he see around the corner? Okay, Dritz will finish his move. And he will roll against the goblin.
Goblin.
And you had a hit. Oh, that did it.
Goblin.
Excuse me. Razzapan will roll for his movement. Marzipan will search for treasure.
There's nothing. This area's already been searched.
By that little dwarf.
Okay, Marzipan will finish his movement.
Well, you did your action.
Oh, that's right. So he's done.
Game over.
So, back to the barbarian.
The barbarian. Okay, barbarian's gonna roll the move. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. And I'm gonna search for traps.
There's none.
Okay. Rolling for the dwarf.
I guess technically you guys see these walls.
Oh, there's a wall there?
Well, down here there's walls.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Is that a door directly south of Billy? Or is that just another wall?
There's
By
a
the wall.
door in front of Dritz.
Okay. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10. Bam. Go ahead, Floyd.
Okay, Dritz is going to go ahead and pop this door.
Such a brave little elf.
Dritz is going to roll for his movement.
Get him, Dritz. What?
The yellow elf.
The Yankees coming out.
The Dritz is going to search for traps.
There are no traps.
Okay, Marzipan will roll for his movement.
Space Lord,
And that will conclude Floyd's turn.
Well, I guess that would be my turn now. The orc is going to attack Dritz. 2 hits.
I believe, let me double check this, but I think he gets 2 dice for his defense.
You know, you can set out macros for that.
Yeah. The Macro King.
You successfully defended 1. And it is now to the barbarian.
The barbarian. I'm gonna roll the move. 9. 1, 2. The barbarian's gonna swing on the orc. Ouch. I don't believe that was.
And he lost 1 body point.
Oh, it was it. Oh, that one. And then I'm going to finish out my move.
You already performed an action.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, I guess
if he didn't roll, he can roll now. But you can't roll and move halfway, do an action, then move the rest of the way.
Okay, well then Billy's done. So on to Steve. Steve's gonna roll to move. He's gonna move right here. Attack the orc. One hit.
That is. Let's see, one. Ooh, and he
Ooh.
defended that.
Damn.
It looks like that orc might have a little more in him than you thought.
Just a little bit. Alright. I guess I'm done.
All right, let's see here. Dritz is going to attack.
Oh, goodness. He can't defend against that. He is gone.
Boom, 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 boom.
And I'm not going to even roll for Dritz's movement. So it goes on to Marazipan. And he's going to search for treasure.
Searching for treasure.
He also finds a vial of holy water.
Another dildo.
Well, at least now you guys can have something in common. No, let's use mine. No, let's use mine.
And that will conclude his turn.
Back to the barbarian. Barbarian's gonna roll a 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pop that door.
Are you sure?
No.
Well, it's a little too late. You've already asked.
I'm gonna move Billy into the room and attack that orc to the north of me. Ouch. Nada. So I roll for Steve. 9. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. And Steve will swing to the orc to the north. Ooh, 2. Woohoo! And go, Mr. Floyd.
Okay, we're going to roll for Dritz. Dritz is going to search this room for treasure.
In the corner, you find 5 gold.
Woohoo!
What will Mitzpidalik do next?
Well, Marazipan will roll.
I like Mitzpidalik.
Seven.
Where do you get 7? That's 11.
On my screen it says 7. 6 plus
on
1.
my screen it says 7 too.
Sorry, I had to scroll down to see rolled.
Oh. So, Zargon, what's happening, man?
Oh, you know, same old, killing off heroes in my dungeon.
Ah. Spiffy.
Okay, it was this whole setting up push to talk, and I tried tab, and tab was fucking me up to where I was seeing the wrong rolls.
That'll happen. You should try Control Alt Delete.
Good.
Well,
good combo.
I was thinking Alt F4.
Oh, that worked too.
Or Control Print Screen. I wasn't sure.
That'll work. I mean,
I think you should probably try one of the page up or page down buttons.
there you go.
I think I decided on caps lock.
Oh,
Okay,
good choice, sir.
that'll work. Now the question is, does it stay on when
No.
the caps lock is on?
No. The caps may stay on or off, but I don't use text. So we will. That will end Marazipan's turn, and that brings it over to Zargon.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, that orc is not happy with that barbarian, so he is going to attack him.
Well, that's not very nice.
2 hits.
Ouchie. And I defend one of them.
So
All right.
it's your choice, barbarian.
The barbarian's awful mad at that orc, so he's gonna swing on him. And misses. Oh, fuck.
I think the barbarian needs to go back to barbarian school.
I think so. And I guess that will conclude my movement on Billy. Steve, on the other hand, is going to swing at the orc. There you go, Steve.
Steve got a hit, huh?
Steve got a hit.
And that knocks him down 1 body point.
Wait a minute, did I roll 3?
You did.
I did. Fuck. I was only supposed to roll 2. You want to re-roll?
Yes, you need to re-roll, because you may not got a 6.
Nope. I got a miss.
Wow.
Critical failure.
Steve chops his dick off.
You talk about getting a crit right there.
That's a double crit.
You just
That's
stuck
like
that
the-
axe in your foot.
Did.
Well, Space Lord, you're on your own. I can't get in the room.
Oh, wait a minute. I can still move, can I?
Yeah, you
I
can
just
move. You just can't move, cast, or attack, then move. So
all right.
Yeah, you can't.
Steve's gonna move again. And Steve's gonna move up her. All
There
right,
you go.
onward, Floyd.
All right, Dritz is going to roll for his movement.
Been down in the pocket.
love to hear those Zippos.
I love a Zippo. It's awesome.
Dritz is going to attack the orc. Or not.
I think
And
the heroes may
Well,
have problems.
yeah, Marazipan isn't going to do anything. He's just going to sit here, and the turn will pass to Zargon.
Zargon.
I think the orc is going to try to attack Dritz.
Get him.
Oh, and he misses. I think the barbarian brought some bad juju to the room.
He might have.
So it is on to you, barbarian.
The barbarian's going to attack. 2 hits.
And that does it for the orc.
And I'm going to move on to Steve. And Steve's going to search for treasure.
You found 5 gold on the orc.
Woo! And that concludes Steve's move.
Dritz is going to roll for. Well, you know what?
He's going to roll for initiative.
Yeah, he's going to search for secret rooms, secret passageways.
Oh, you know what?
Uh-oh.
Can you see that?
Yes.
That must be a door.
Yes, there's a door there, which opens up and shows you this.
Banana.
Just what you were looking for, wasn't it?
Exactly what we were looking for. Okay, Dritz is going to roll for his movement. And that will conclude Dritz's turn. Mirazapan will roll for his movement. Give me just a second here. I got to think of something.
Thought I smelled smoke. So Zargon, is there like a backstory to this game, or is it just all just a bunch of quests and stuff?
I believe I read the backstory in the first quest.
No, I mean like you know in D&D where there's like an overall story and shit.
That's not always true. Matter of fact, most of the time in D&D, it's not true. Most of the backstory is created by the players and their creation of their backstory. Now, there is a world history providing you're playing a campaign, but if you're not playing a campaign, there really isn't an overall story.
I see.
Yep, it's basically just heroes out on a quest.
Right on.
Okay, that will conclude Floyd's turn, and we'll send it over to Zargon.
Oh, that should be interesting.
Zargon runs in fear.
Let's start with the orc. This orc is going to attack the dwarf. One hit.
2 saves.
Good job. The femur is going to attack the elf. 1 hit. 1 save. Well, now it's on to you, barbarian.
Alright, the barbarian is going to attack that guy.
The femur. Or femur. Whichever you want to call him.
2 hits.
Whoop.
Ooh, look
Femir.
at that. He only takes 1 point of damage.
Alright, on to Steve. Steve will attack the orc.
Okay.
1 hit.
And that will take him down 1 body point. It's on to you, little elf.
Let's see here. Dritz is going to... He can't move, so he's going to have to attack the Femir.
Oh. And you were successful.
Ha-cha-cha. Dritz will roll for his movement.
Okay.
and that will bring it over to Mirazapan, and he
Potato.
will. Let's see here. What's he going to do? Mirazapan is going to search for treasure.
What you found was gold. 25
Nice.
points.
Do you want me to take the card, or do you want me to just add it to his total?
No, actually, I will return the card to the deck. Just add the amount to your total.
Okay.
So is that in the room that Dritz is in, or is that in the room that? Oh, actually, I guess that's in our room, ain't it? The room that everybody's
the
in.
wizard was in.
I got it.
So, are you going to move, wizard?
He's so excited over the 25 gold.
Yeah, he'll roll a movement.
Oh, that's a slow-moving dwarf. Or wizard, I'm sorry.
Say it's not my turn yet.
Okay, over to Zargon.
Alright, well, my orc is going to attack the barbarian. 2 hits.
Ouch. You got me. Well played.
On to you, barbarian.
Barbarian's mad. He's gonna swing on that orc. Shit.
Well, that's 2 hits.
Oh, yeah, shit. 4s are hits. I keep forgetting that. So, 2 hits.
And the 2 hits takes him out.
Woohoo! And then Billy will move. And now Steve will search for treasure.
There's nothing else to be found in the room.
Alright, and that'll conclude Steve's turn.
Over to Dritz, is it?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Whew. Dritz is going to search for traps.
There are none.
Dritz is going to roll for his movement. Mirazapan will roll for his movement. Mirazapan will search for treasure.
There is nothing in that room.
And now it's over to Zargon.
I'm going to say the treasure was attached to the femur or whatever you want to call him. I have nothing. I have no characters, so it's...
Over to Billy.
Billy's moving. Pop the door for me.
With pleasure.
That sounds bad. What
Dun,
that?
dun, dun, dun!
You have found Sir Ragnar.
What's up?
Sir Ragnar is in very bad shape. He's been wounded. Now, you've got to get him out of here. So, since you are the one that opened the door and found him, you are the one that will take control to get him back to the stairwell. He gets to roll 1d6 for movement since he's injured.
I.
Okay.
If we could all get into one room, I can heal all of us.
Well, Sir Ragnar can't be healed from where he is. His body points can go no higher than what they are.
Oh, okay.
So, unfortunately, his movement won't change. And he's in such a bad state that he can't attack anything. So you're basically going to have to protect him to get him back to the stairwell. But he will be your responsibility, barbarian.
Can the NPC or Sir Ragnar there, can he perform actions like search for treasure or traps?
No. He's in really bad shape. He's in and out of it. You've got to get him out of there.
So am I just going to roll for him like a third character?
Yes, you'll roll 1d6 for him on his turn to move. His turn will be after your two characters.
Alright, I'm going to finish up Billy's move then. Alright, Steve's going to stay put, and I'm going to move Sir Ragnar.
Okay.
Is he on the back tile over here, or is he up here?
He is on the back tile.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now,
Alright.
when Sir Ragnar left his cell, he set off an alarm.
Damn it.
He has just now notified everything in the dungeon that he's escaping. All rooms and doors have been opened. And your jobs are to get Sir Ragnar to the stairwell before all those creatures catch up with you.
Oh, shit.
So good luck. I believe it's on to the elf.
All right, Dritz is rolling his movement.
I wasn't cool, man.
Well, seeing how nobody searched for traps in the room where Sir Ragnar was, they only searched in the room before.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Either way,
Well,
you would have set the alarm off because the trap was right inside the door.
You could have searched in the room Dritz and Marzipan is. I guess if we did a trap, we did do a trap search, which would have included the door.
But you were not in that room. It only includes the room you're in.
Doesn't include the door though.
No, the trap was inside the door.
Oh, okay, I got
you. The first
you.
stone inside the door.
So
even if you would have stepped in the room to search for traps, you would have automatically set the trap off.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So Dritz moved, and it was a shitty roll, so he's pretty much stuck. Marzipan will roll. And that will conclude Marzipan's turn.
Okay.
Over to Zargon.
Zargon's going to be busy.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, Space Lord, we need to get this guy to the freaking stairwell and then go on a treasure hunt.
10-4. I say we ought to stay in front of a doorway so they got to all come into the doorway and we can just slaughter them as they come in the doorway.
Well, then you need to set Billy in a diagonal of the door, and then like set Steve one square back from the door, and then I can put Dritz on the other diagonal from the door, leaving Ragnar and Marzipan in the background. But just remember, for a spell to go off, Steve may have to be out of the way.
You just want to stay in this room, or you want to go to the next room and try it? Or I got an idea. Let's try. If we can make it to this hallway, we can.
Well, I don't know if it's just going to be these 3 goblins we see coming at us. There may be more.
Oh, there are more. Don't you see all these goblins and orcs coming our way? It might just be better off holding up in this room and defending this room.
And I believe the turn is on you, gentlemen.
Billy's going to roll to move. And Billy will come down here. And then on to Steve. Then on to Sir Ragnar. Onward to Floyd.
Okay, Dritz is going to move. That will conclude Dritz's turn. Does Marzipan have line of sight of the door?
No, Steve's in your way.
But Marzipan's taller than Steve.
Okay.
Does Steve want to take a chance of a lightning bolt skimming past him?
Well, hold on just a second. I have an idea, and I'm going to have to ask you about it. No, first of all, is the NPC, is he losing any life?
No. But
so he's stable.
He does, on every turn, he does mumble something, but you just can't make out what he's saying.
Okay. And what is his health, by the way?
I believe he has 4 body points.
4 hit points.
And his mind is 4.
Okay.
Hey, I got a question. Could Marzipan be like on that square there and still hit?
Yeah, I was about ready to say, could I be on a diagonal and have line of sight on the door?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay.
Move him to north or south of Steve.
What is the elf's weapon right at this point? Is he using a dagger?
I think he's using a short sword. Let me double check that.
Because if so, him and the barbarian will not be able to attack diagonally.
Oh yeah, Dritz doesn't attack diagonally. It's Marzipan. I want him to have line of sight of the door. That's okay. What I'm concerned about.
I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any confusion on the diagonal.
Was that 9 I rolled? Was that for Dritz, or was that for Marzipan?
I think it's for Marzipan.
Zargon?
What's that?
That 9 that was rolled, that I rolled there?
Well, I thought you were moving your wizard. That's what we were
Okay.
discussing, was it not?
Correct. Okay. I'm going to move Marzipan up here next to Ragnar. Do I have line of sight on the door?
If something came in the door, yes. But if it does not come through the door, no. I would let you cast a spell from there.
Okay. Can Marzipan understand what Ragnar's saying?
No.
Do a Vulcan mind melt.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. The alarms went off. All these creatures are determined to get into this room. They basically have no fucking choice but to come in here and check this out. So what I'm going to do...
It'd be cool if you had a trap.
My spell's on the board, but it kind of disappeared.
I got you, bud.
Yeah, it was that Greek fire.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast that in the doorway.
The one right inside the doorway.
Give me a second, I'll ping it.
Okay. This square right here.
Correct. That square right there.
Right below Dritz. Okay.
Yeah. So Dritz, Steve, and Billy are all standing around the Greek fire.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't. Do we want to mark that area because that stays there for the rest of?
Give me just one moment.
Stays there until someone hits it.
Now here's the thing. No, it stays there for the rest of the quest.
Awesome.
Now, the problem is we take damage passing through the Greek fire, but so does everything else. Whatever goes through there takes unblockable damage.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
If you had some Greek water, you could put that out.
So I take it you are done, wizard?
Correct. That ends Marzipan's turn. And it's over to Zargon.
Here they come.
Okay, that's as far as I can go on my turn, so it's up to you guys.
Quick question. Can we diagonally adjust the doors?
What do you mean, adjust the doors?
Could Billy or Dritz close the door?
No, all doors came open when the alarms went off.
And they're stuck open.
Yes, you
Okay.
everything's open. And even if you wanted to close the door, they would have to roll the dice, step into the square, take 1 fire damage to close the door.
Well, that's why I was asking if they could diagonally manipulate doors.
No. But in this situation, it doesn't matter. The door is open. And closing the door wouldn't keep you safe because my people can open the doors.
They're smart little goblins.
Yeah, I know, but what? There's a. Okay. I'm just going to shut up.
It's okay.
It's over to Billy, I believe, isn't it?
Yep.
All my characters are just going to skip their movement.
Okay. And Sir Ragnar is he's babbling away, but again, you really can't understand what he's saying.
Can we search him? Can we search the NPC, Ragnar?
If you want, I mean, he doesn't really have anything. He's been in captivity. You know, I mean, he's been in jail. They're not going to leave him with anything.
Would Mirazapan, with his mind points, be able to try and communicate, whether drawing in the dirt on the floor or anything with this guy? Is there any way he can communicate with him?
No.
Okay. Well,
it's you know what? It's just basically part of the story.
I gotcha.
He's been mumbling since you guys got him out of that room.
All right. Are you going to do any action, Space Lord?
He actually wants to pass on his action, so.
No, I passed all my actions.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll do the same. Nobody. We're just standing ready.
Okay. 1, 2.
Show us your worst, Sargon.
So, on that great fire.
It's going to take care of our orcs. Or our goblins.
Yeah. Anything that steps on that square loses 1 body point.
So basically, as the goblin came through, he is automatically burst into flames and disappears.
Woohoo!
That's 1 down.
Best fight ever. Look at all them orcs lighting up.
Okay, that's all I can do this turn. It's on you.
Pass my turn.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay, so my little goblin's going to run in, burst into a ball of flame. Next one runs in, bursts into a ball of flame. And again. So now we're down to orcs.
Woohoo!
And he just takes off his one body point. Alright. Now it's up to you guys.
Billy will swing on the orc.
Okay.
2 hits.
And he is dead.
Steve will search for treasure.
There's nothing there.
Okie dokie. On to Floyd.
Pass.
Zargon passes.
Oh shit.
We have what?
The orcs are much smarter than the goblins.
Damn you orcs.
I let you take out half my army.
I know there's a part of you that's saying, fuck you and your Greek fire.
The orcs are smarter than the goblins.
But why?
Okay, I have an idea.
Is there any way you can put out that fire?
My original goal.
No.
My original goal when all this started, before you passed the Greek fire, was I was going to send the goblins to the room, and then I was going to disperse the orcs by the stairwell to keep you from getting to the door. Well, and then when you threw the spell, I'm like, well, they're definitely not going down there now.
I have an idea, but we're going to have to move out of this room for it to work.
We probably should go up that hallway 2 by 2.
Here's what. Well, no. And here's what I need you to do. I need.
I'll let you.
Hey,
I'm going to let you guys discuss your game plan just for about 30 seconds, okay?
Okay. Okay. So Billy needs to move here. Steve needs to move either. Yeah, Steve needs to move there.
Okay.
And basically, I need you to act as tanks, but do not block Marazipan's line of sight up that corridor.
Alrighty. Alright, moving. Oh, is it my turn, or is it... whose turn is it?
Yes, it's your turn. It's Billy.
Shit, 4.
And you have to take a point of damage.
Moving for Steve.
And then he'll also take a point of damage.
Alright, your turn.
Moving for Dritz. Rolling for Marazipan. And you need to roll for Ragnar. 1d6.
Should I just leave him in the room, or should I bring him with us?
Go ahead and bring him into the second room. We're going to have to do it anyway.
Yeah, either way, he's going to have to pass through the fire and lose a body point.
Alright, that's as far as he can move.
And that concludes our turn.
Huh. Well,
They coming now.
Okay, the orc right here is going to attack the dwarf with 2 hits.
I blocked one.
Okay. Then the dwarf to the north of him will attack also with 2 hits.
You got one again. My dwarf's dying.
And it's Billy's turn.
Alright, Billy's going to roll to move. And Billy will swing on that orc. 2 hits. And then I guess it's on to Steve. Steve will swing on that orc. Ouch. And I'll roll for Sir Ragnar.
No, move. Move the dwarf.
Oh, okay. I'll move the dwarf then.
Well, you can move the dwarf, but Billy's still blocking the door.
Yeah, so the dwarf really isn't hurting anything right here.
Move the dwarf.
I move him over in that corner.
I would move him over to that spot we discussed earlier.
That wasn't obvious.
Alright, so now I guess I'll roll for Ragnar.
Do not leave him in the fire.
I wasn't, I left him shy. Go ahead, Floyd.
Good call, wizard.
Captain Obvious over there.
That would have
Just
been a great
making
screen
sure.
name.
Shit.
Yeah, Billy's kind of blocking that doorway.
I'm not. There's nothing I can do, so I'm just going to pass.
Okay.
Onward.
All right, the first orc is going to attack Billy. 1 solid hit.
Oh, you got one.
The other orc is going to attack Steve. 2 solid hits.
Shit. That's one hit defend.
And it's on to you, Billy.
Billy's mad. He's going to swing on that orc.
Okay.
2 hits. I'm going to roll to move Billy. Alright, then I'll roll for Sir Ragnar. Go ahead, Floyd. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't roll for Steve, did I?
No.
Yeah, no, you forgot to attack and roll for Steve.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and attack Steve with that door. Shit, I hit it twice.
Nope.
My first roll, I rolled 2 hits.
1 save.
One save. And Steve will stay put.
Over to Dritz, is it?
Yes.
Dritz will roll for his movement. Dritz is going to stop and actually, you know what? Okay, Dritz is going to cast a water spell. And that should heal Billy, Steve, and Dritz 2 hit points.
I needed that.
You couldn't think about healing my poor little orc?
No, see, there's a thing about Dritz. He's anti-orcish.
So he's
Racist.
racist.
Yeah, he is.
Must be that elf privilege.
Elf power, man.
Speaking of racist against orcs, any guys seen Bright with Will Smith yet?
Yeah.
I don't watch Disney movies.
Was it a Disney movie?
I was just talking shit. Marzipan's going to roll.
Marzipan should at least block that doorway.
Well, what is the wizard doing?
He's contemplating.
Okay, so he rolled 7 for his movement. He's going to cast an earth spell. Yeah, I lost that card again. It was the... And he's going to cast it on that orc.
Which one?
The one that's to the north diagonal from him.
Okay.
That guy right there.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
And that will conclude my turn.
My turn. All right, the orc to the dwarf. 2 hits.
You got 2 hits.
This
Well,
orc
see.
right there is going to attack.
He cannot attack.
Yes, he can. He just moved there.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. How?
He was up here by the door.
Yeah, you can't move diagonally.
Or jump his own character.
You can pass your own character as long as he's not in a doorway.
We couldn't pass through our own characters.
Okay, fine. He'll stop there. Is that better?
I don't like that either.
He was going to attack Dritz, but now he's going to attack the wizard. Just because the wizard's busting his balls. Ooh, 3 hits.
Damn. Come on, wizard.
I believe. Let me check something here.
You don't have a macro for that?
Well, that's one defend. Correction. Yeah, he loses 2 points off that, so. Okay. Yeah, big ouchie.
That's done for my turn.
Billy's going to move.
Well, if he can't move through a character diagonal.
And Billy's going to attack the orc, or the orc to the north.
Okay.
Ooh, 2 hits.
And that kills him.
And Steve will attack the orc to the south. 2 hits.
And I do believe that he only blocked 1.
I should have killed him. And I can't move, so I'll move Sir Ragnar. And off to Floyd.
Well, let's see here.
Yeah, Dritz can't really do anything, huh?
Dritz is going to cast Water of Healing onto Marazipan. And that will get Marazipan back up, give him back his lost hit points.
Okay.
That will conclude for Dritz. Marazipan's going to roll for movement. And, oh, wait a minute, he can move.
Yeah, he can move out of the way.
Marazipan is going to cast Genie.
Well, I'm supposing you're not wanting to open a door.
Are you fucking kidding me? Well, he still has his movement.
Move him out of the way.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
I can't believe you ruled all misses. That sucks.
I thought Dritz had put a water spell on your wizard.
He did.
It just healed him.
Where's your body points?
Yeah, you haven't claimed your body points yet.
You need to add 4 body points to your... No, add 4.
No, his max is 4.
Oh, his max is 4. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure you remembered that.
Yeah, I discovered that it doesn't take unless you hit enter. So if you put a number in and just click off of it, it stays at its original number. So you have to put the number in and hit enter. Yeah. Okay, well, that concludes Floyd's turn.
Okay.
I cannot believe that genie roll.
He is going
Yeah,
to
that's some bullshit.
Steve.
Oh.
2 hits.
Shit. Ah, 2 blocks.
Good job.
I get it.
And it's on to Billy.
Billy is going to swing on the orc. 1 hit.
He is down a point.
And Billy's not going to move. On to Steve. Steve's going to swing on the orc. No misses. And Steve's going to stay put. And I'm going to roll for Ragnar. Alrighty.
Okay.
So Ragnar is still mumbling. He just kind of like that's all you can make out.
There's got to be something with that, man.
He's been in captivity. Is there a gag or anything in his? Is he bound in any way?
No.
Is he choking?
No, he's just mumbling. He's trying to tell you something. He just can't do it yet.
Maybe there's something in these chests that we need to find that has something to do with the mumbly.
Here's what I was thinking as pertaining to the chest. You go after one, I'll go after the other.
And we'll meet in the middle.
Yeah, well, we need to drop him off at the stairwell first.
Can do.
Well, just remember, the game's not over till everyone leaves. So you leave as a group. You can put him in the room, but until you all leave.
Okay, I get it.
Because what if he was to go down the stairwell and a monster was to follow him out?
Or what if a monster just springs up out of nowhere and kills Sir Ragnar while we're going after the treasure chests?
Well,
we're going after this treasure chest.
If you draw a treasure card and you get a random monster, or what if Sir Ragnar steps on a trap?
Well, so far we know that there's no traps in where we've been, and as long as we don't get stupid, we should be okay. In my mind, anyway.
Well, right where you've been, but you still got chests to go after.
Exactly, and we're going after these chests. Dritz is going to roll for his movement.
Roll!
And Dritz is going to attack that orc.
Yay, no orcs.
Mirazapan will roll for his movement. Mirazapan will search for treasure.
Dun, 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 dun. You found gold. They don't make those easy to read, do they? Roll one red die and multiply the results. Hang on. Let me zoom
By
in.
10.
By 10 to see how many gold coins you find.
You miss your next turn. Well, he misses his next turn, but he's getting some gold, maybe.
10 to 60.
So roll your 1d6. 10 gold.
Look at these rolls. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, 10 gold's 10 gold, man. All right. Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
All right. Billy's gonna roll to move. Steve's gonna roll to move. And Sir Ragnar. Fuck. Onward, Floyd.
All right. Dritz will roll. Mirazapan will roll. And it's over to Zargon.
Nothing here.
And I'm gonna roll for Billy. I want to check for traps in this hallway.
There's nothing in that hallway.
You might want to have Steve pop into that room and make sure there's nothing in that stairwell.
Alright, I'll pop them in. We're moving into the stairwell. Anything in here?
Well, there's a stairwell.
Any traps or anything in the stairwell now?
No, there's no traps in there.
Alright, I'm gonna leave Steve there for a minute, and I'm gonna roll for Sir Ragnar. And go ahead, Floyd.
Okay, rolling for Dritz. Dritz is going to search for traps.
No traps.
Rolling for Mirazapan. Mirazapan will search for secret passages.
There's no secret passages. On to Billy.
Billy's gonna move. And Steve's gonna move. Okay, can Billy see into the room? to tell if there's any trap?
All doors are open.
All right.
He's not in the room, so we can't search for traps.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll for Steve. Rolling for Sir Ragnar. And Floyd's turn.
Sir Ragnar's starting to mumble again. He's getting it's a.
Well, spit it out, Junior.
Okay, so that we can understand that he's saying it's a.
Yeah.
But that's all we can understand from him.
Yep.
I'm suddenly getting a flashback to one of Tony's favorite things here, and that's General Akbar.
It's a trap.
Okay, Dritz is going to roll. Dritz in these low rolls. Dritz is going to search for traps.
There's nothing in that hallway.
Mirazapan will roll. And that will conclude Floyd's turn.
Okay, Billy's gonna roll to move.
Big old Billy the Barbarian.
Billy wants to search for traps.
Well, now that you're searching, you do notice that something's not quite right with that chest.
It's a trap.
Zargon, before anything happens here, can I remind a player about something about a character or no?
Oh. You know, normally I would say you're so far away you couldn't communicate, but I'll let you just in the spirit of the game.
Okay, Space Lord, if you look at your character card for Steve, you will notice something very interesting about Steve, and that is he can disarm traps without a kit.
Where do you see that at, Mike?
It's on the dwarf character card. It says he has a unique ability to disarm traps without a toolkit. To do so, you must avoid rolling a black shield on a combat die.
So basically, don't roll a 1. Do not roll a 1.
Okay. Can I still move Billy since I moved in and checked for traps?
No, he's done an action, so he can't move from this point.
Okay.
You kind of locked the door there, didn't you?
I did. Rolling for Steve. And rolling for Sir Ragnar.
And Ragnar's still mumbling. It's a
trap. All right, go on, Floyd.
Okay, rolling for Dritz. Dritz is going to search for traps.
There are none.
Rolling for Mirazapan. And Yeah, Marzipan's not going to do anything.
Moving for the barbarian movement. And rolling for Steve. Steve's going to attempt to disarm the trap. Do I just roll a D1 or D6?
1d6.
Woohoo!
You successfully disarmed the trap.
Sweet. And I'm going to turn it over to Floyd now.
You're going to leave Sir Ragnar hanging?
I'll roll him. I'll move him.
He's still there mumbling. It's a...
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, rolling for Dritz. And there's really nothing Dritz can do. I'm not going to risk pulling a treasure card. Dritz is just going to stop there, and we're going to roll for Marzipan. Marzipan will search for hidden passageways.
There's nothing.
Over to Billy.
Billy's going to search the treasure chest.
The chest is empty.
Son of a bitch. Oh. Now, since he performed an action, can he still roll and move?
Yeah.
Right? Alright. Hey. And rolling for Steve. And I'm going to leave Sir Ragnar where he is on to Floyd.
Rolling for Dritz. Dritz is going to search for traps. Hello?
Oh, search for traps?
Correct.
There are none.
All right. Rolling for Marzipan. Marzipan's going to open the chest.
And inside it, you find a potion of healing, which will restore 4 lost body points when consumed.
Woohoo!
And you also find 60 gold coins.
Lucky, lucky.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I saw you taking up the hallway and turning to the left, I'm like, he is going to kick himself for choosing the closest chest.
Yeah.
Okay. How many was that in gold?
60.
So it brings that up.
I didn't get no gold out of this.
You will at the end.
True.
So now you all just got to get him out of here.
Alright, rolling for Billy. Rolling for Steve. Rolling for Sir Ragnar. Onward.
Did well, okay, so the room I'm in right now has not been searched for treasure?
You did. That's how you got the gold and the.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to make sure if
There's
if
nothing
the
else to
opening
be
the
found.
chest and okay. I didn't know if the searching the chest was searching the room or if it was just localized to the chest. So is it on to me or is it still Space Lord's turn?
It's on
It's
you.
yours.
Okay, so rolling for Dritz. I rolled twice. Yeah, he got 5. Dritz will search for traps.
Actually, Dritz needs to move back in front of the door and take 1 point of damage.
Ouch.
Other side of the door, my friend. There you go. Because you already searched the other room. There was no traps in that room. But you walked into this room and set off a trap. You took a little poison dart to the knee.
Will that poison be?
It's
Will
just
that
at one body
continue
point.
onward? Okay. So did my searching for traps?
Well, yeah.
Was that the
you
only
can
trap
search
in the
for
room?
traps, but you found the trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any other traps in the room?
No, there is not.
Okay, so Marazipan is going to roll. And that will end his turn.
All right, rolling for Billy. Rolling for Steve. Rolling for Sir Ragnar. All right, onward, Floyd.
Okay, we're going to roll for Dritz. Let's see, all doors are open, so
Yeah.
can I search that tile since the door's open? Can I search the tile in the next room for
Technically, you're supposed to be in the room. The reason that trap was set there, I think, is because if the person would have came from the other way, they would have walked up to that door and set the trap off.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you really need to be in a room to search.
Okay, Dritz will move there and he'll search this room,
there's
the room
nothing.
he's in for traps. Okay.
Nothing there.
Rolling for Marazipan. Marazipan will search for treasure.
Roll 1 red die. $60 gold.
Woohoo!
Did you get more gold?
Yes, I did.
Lucky, lucky. My turn.
Correct.
All right. Billy's gonna stay put. And I'm gonna move Sir Ragnar. And go ahead, Floyd.
Okay, Dritz. Well, rolling for Dritz. Actually, Dritz is going to go ahead and can I search for treasure then roll for my movement?
Sure. You gotta do one action or move.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and search for treasure with Dritz.
There's nothing in that room.
Dritz will roll for his movement.
Greedy little elf and wizard, aren't you? How much gold you made this round, and you're still asking for more?
Hey, these guys have got a 5-year plan, okay?
5-year plan. Is that what you call this?
Oh, we're going to roll for Mirazapan. And that will conclude my turn.
I have nothing. I'm sure Billy has nothing.
I'm going to skip over Billy, move to Steve. And that concludes my turn.
Are you planning on heading straight to the stairwell?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and move your pieces to the stairwell and call it the end.
Woo!
So, all 4 heroes survived with Sir Ragnar. So you receive the bounty of 240 gold, which is 60 apiece. As you exit the dungeon and you get outside, Sir Ragnar collapses. He grabs a hold of the barbarian and pulls him down towards him and whispers in his ear, It's a trap.
No shit.
I figured you guys would catch on to that as we went. But there really was, that was just an extra added to the game just to screw with you guys as you were going to see, wondering what the hell he was going to say.
So it had no bearing on the game or nothing like that?
No, really had no bearing on how the game was going to turn out or anything. Like I said, the way the trap was set up in the room, either Ragnar leaving the room or you guys entering the room was going to spring the trap no matter what and set off the alarm. So,
what if Steve would have gone in and searched for traps?
Steve would have set it off as soon as he walked in the door.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It was that first square there, so no matter what would have happened, the alarm would have been sounded.
Okay.
Now, here's the interesting part of this scenario. As you see what map is opened up here, if you guys would have cleared out the whole map before you found Sir Ragnar, which is, I thought, what you guys were going to do, and then as you guys started heading, as soon as you asked for the secret doorway, I'm like, okay, they're going to get Sir Ragnar first. But you guys found him, so therefore it just opened everything up. Now, if everything would have been killed and then you found Sir Ragnar, every single monster on the board would have respawned.
Oh shit!
So we did good then.
You got very lucky by finding him first, and the way you guys played as a team to get him out of there was really good too. The Ring of Fire thing was pretty epic also.
Yeah, it was.
So that there automatically killed half of my characters. So you guys ended up fighting 5 orcs. I mean, I would say you did pretty good.
So just out of curiosity, if I would have sprung the trap by accident, what would have showed up?
You would have got hit with a poison dart and took 1 body damage.
Oh, okay.
And that was another reason why I didn't want you guys to be able to use Sir Ragnar as... Because technically, he wasn't supposed to be able to attack, open doors, search for anything, nothing like that. But that was another reason was if you guys used him to search for treasure, and he started taking hits from poison darts, that wouldn't have went well.
Nah.
I wish to propose a proposition
Okay.
to Space Lord.
Okay.
What's that?
I will sell you a potion of healing for a discounted price.
For what?
I'll sell my potion, my extra potion of healing, for 75 gold.
Whew.
That's a 25% discount from the shop. It's 100 gold from the shop.
I'm trying to save my gold up to get some swords and shit, some upgraded armor and weapons and bullshit.
Well, here's the thing.
I don't.
If you die and you don't have a potion of healing and somebody can't heal you that turn, you're dead. However, if you have a potion of healing on you, you can more or less revive yourself, if I understand the rules correctly.
I don't know.
Am I correct on that, Zargon?
Repeat that last part.
Okay, so if he reaches 0 hit points
Yes, he could.
and nobody, yeah, then he can drink the potion.
But which character are you going to give it to, though? Because, see, there again, there's a dilemma. If your dwarf and your barbarian get separated, and the dwarf goes down and the barbarian has the potion, it won't do him any good.
Very true.
And the only reason I mention this is because further down the line, there are quests where you guys will get separated.
Oh shit.
So I mean, not that it's not a good deal that you're saving 25 gold, because that is a better deal than what you're going to buy from the store. But if you buy one, you're going to want to buy another one for the other character.
Can one character give it to another character later on?
If you're in the same room, yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll buy it. Put it on Steve.